Hi Joe, it's very nice to meet you. My name is Tracy and I'll be your nutrition coach today.
Hi Tracy, very nice to meet you.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, yeah.
Good. Thank you for asking. So, like I said, I'll be your nutrition coach, and what that really means is that I'm simply here to listen and to guide you toward your goals and really just help you in any way that I can.
Okay.
So I understand you'd like to talk about your diet. I see that you have type 2 diabetes. Correct?
That's right, yes.
But that you've made some significant changes to your diet already. So tell me more about that. What did your diet kind of look like pre-diagnosis and then after?
Pre-diagnosis was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of fast food. I worked a lot of hours. I had my own business going, a ton of hours. I was eating a lot of fast food, Chinese, a lot of sandwiches, a lot of bread, a lot of carbs, cheese, mayonnaise, all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Junk food, donuts with my coffee.
So it sounds like you didn't have a lot of time, so a lot of convenient items.
Absolutely, and terrible diet. Terrible.
Right. And what did it look like after you had found out about your diabetes?
After made a lot of big changes and stuck with it pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It's been 2 years now.
Okay.
I eat a lot more seafood. And when I first started, I was frying that too, but I stopped frying that bacon.
Okay.
A lot more vegetables. I try to eat greens every day.
Wow.
A lot less bread. Cut down on the carbs. A lot of it turns to sugar, which is not good for the sugar.
Mm-hmm.
So very little carbs, and much better. Feel much better.
That's great that you were able to make and sustain such healthy and positive lifestyle.
Shocking for myself,
right.
Yeah. A lot of walking that I didn't do before.
Mm-hmm.
And
so even incorporating some more physical activity as well.
Yes.
That's great. That's amazing. So tell me what brought you in today. What would you kind of like to work on now?
Okay, well, I was doing great for like 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And there have been times I'd go off track for like 2 or 3 days, but I could feel it and I'd be like, all right, no big deal. And didn't go off track, way off the rails, but a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But I do, I'll get back to it, which I did. After like 2 or 3 days, all right, that's enough, and get back on strict, not strict, but, a lot of walking to make up for the differences. But the last 2 weeks, it started getting very cold. We had Thanksgiving. And since then, I haven't been able to get back on track. It's been only 2 weeks, thank God. It's not that long. Mm-hmm. I ate healthy a few days in there, but not so much the rest of the days. I'm starting to feel sluggish again and overweight and just having a hard time getting back on track because not being able to walk with the eating. It seems like when I walk, then I'm more conscious of what I eat because I just walked 8 miles today. I don't know how to eat something, it doesn't go with it. So I'm having a little hard time getting on track this time. This is the longest in the last 2 years that I've gone, like 2 weeks.
Right.
Without.
So it sounds like you're saying your exercise and your eating kind of go hand in hand.
Yes, absolutely.
And that lately you've been having trouble kind of staying motivated and staying on track.
Because I can't go for the walks because of the weather. Yes.
Okay, and that's very common for a lot of people, and especially this time of year. It's the holidays, it's cold out, it's getting dark earlier.
Yes.
Makes it a little more difficult. Absolutely. So, can you tell me, what does your day look like? Like, what does your typical eating habits look like in a day now?
Now or prior to
now that you
now?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Now it's more carbs again, more bread like toast or bagel here and there or sandwich, which I cut mostly all of that out for the last 2 years. I mean, I would eat eggs without toast. Now I'm eating eggs with toast and a lot of sandwiches. I didn't have sandwiches for the last 2 years. I'm kind of trying to make it up. And eating a little fast food that I haven't touched in, other than once a month, once every month and a half.
Mm-hmm.
The last 2 years I would do that. But now it's back to a little bit of fast food and just maybe portion control is a little bit out of control.
Right.
Just like, I don't know.
So I hear you say a little bit. Does that mean sometimes you do try to stay?
Oh, yeah, in the last 2 weeks, yeah.
Okay.
But, yes. Not nearly what I was doing prior.
Right, gotcha. Okay. And so let me ask you, on the days or the meals that you do try to lean toward the healthier option, what makes you do that?
Because I know I should.
Okay.
And I know when I eat better, I'm more motivated to walk. Vice versa. I walk a lot more. I'm more motivated to eat better, and I feel better.
Mm-hmm.
Last 2 weeks, I'm starting to feel sluggish, and I want to get that sluggishness away. Laziness, I'm starting to feel a little lazier. I had so much more energy.
Mm-hmm.
I did all the walking and the eating so much better. I don't have that at the moment.
So it sounds like when you're more on track, you feel better.
Oh, absolutely. Not even close.
Right. You don't feel so tired.
No.
Have more energy.
Sleep better, more energy.
Sleep better, which is very important.
More motivation because I did that walk. Now I want to eat healthy. I just eat healthy. I want to go for a walk.
Right.
It's like
it goes hand in hand.
It goes hand in hand. Yes.
Got you. So let me ask you: do you ever meal prep?
I do it all the time.
Okay.
Except for the last 2 weeks. I did it maybe once in the last 2 weeks.
Okay.
And when I do that, yeah, it's pretty easy because I don't have to think about what I'm going to eat. I don't have to go get something spur of the moment. I have it prepped for like 2 or 3 days at a time, and this way I just boom. I don't eat at work. I bring food. I bring snacks, whatever, healthy snacks.
Mm-hmm.
And when I don't, yeah, then you're buying something at the store or whatever. It's never any good for you.
Right. So what I'm hearing you say is that meal prepping is kind of makes it easier for you to stay on track and eat healthier options.
Very good. Yes.
Right.
100%.
So how would you feel about setting a day and a time per week that's dedicated solely to meal prepping?
I think you got something there. Yes. That's what I used to kind of do.
Mm-hmm.
I split it up, like 2 hours on like a Monday because I'm off on Mondays, and 2 hours on a Wednesday. I'm off on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like
so
that.
It works
Set
with
it for
your
the week. Yes. I got to get back to that. Yes, I've been a little busier at work, working on extra days off. Maybe that's something to do with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I haven't been prepping, and like I said, without the prep, yeah, you just go on the cuff, and it's not good.
Well, the positive thing about that is that it sounds like you almost already have the answer to your problem. Is you kind of know what you would like to start doing again, and kind of what helps you.
I need a little motivation to get back there.
Right,
and it's only 2 weeks removed, so it's not too bad yet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want it to go 2 months.
Right, absolutely.
I don't want it to go 3 weeks, to be honest with you.
Right. So, Joe, you did mention your walking and your physical activity. So tell me what that routine looks like now.
Now?
Now, yeah.
It don't look like much.
No,
it's not much. It's cold. It's very cold. You walk and windy. It's very hot.
So we mentioned how meal prepping may be a way to help you with your diet.
Yes.
So what do you think are maybe some small changes that we can make with your exercise or physical activity?
Well, I do have an opportunity to walk a little bit at work, and it's indoors, so I do, it's not walking, but I get a lot of steps in. Mm-hmm. So if I can get my prepping back and eating better, I think that'll motivate me back to the walking. I don't think should be a problem. I don't know. I don't want to waste 2 years that I just dedicated. So
absolutely, and that's great that you're willing to put that time in at work to really work towards your goal.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'll try.
And do you think these options are ways that can be attainable for you?
Yes, because I've done it before.
Okay.
That's how I started this whole thing, actually. At work, being able to walk around, that was motivating me. Then I started eating healthy. So I can, it's not quite as good as going out for a walk, but it's a starter. Right. It's a small step. Right. That's how I started.
Right. And small steps lead to change, too.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be 10 miles a day.
Right.
Start with 1 mile a day,
That's right. That's right.
Mm-hmm. Well, so let me ask you, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being very low and 10 being the highest, how important is it for you to make these changes?
I'd say at least a 9 with the sugar involved, yes.
So you're concerned about your health and the type 2 diabetes?
The type 2, right, which I've kept under control the last 2 years with them changes, so I want to keep it that way.
And then let me ask you, how confident on a scale of 1 to 10 do you feel about you being able to make the changes?
I feel like a 10. I mean, I've done it for 2 years, other than going off base for 2 or 3 days, maybe here and there, but able to get right back on track. This time a little longer. This is the longest I've been in the last 2 years. That's why I'm a little nervous now about it. I'd like to get right back on track.
Well, I mean, it sounds like you're pretty ready, and I'm very optimistic that you'll be able to make and sustain these changes, and you've done it before, so I think you have a very good chance of, getting back on track and staying there.
Wow, that positive feedback might be all I need is to get back on track. Thank you, appreciate that.
That's great, and I'm glad to hear it.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. So, if it's okay with you, I'd like to schedule an appointment in a month from now to kind of check in and see where you are.
Sure.
Great.
I'd love to.
Great. And, if you need anything before then, don't hesitate to contact me.
Good, sounds good.
Okay, thank you so much for coming in.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Nice to meet you.